everyone, welcome to another edition of Ground Zero. I'm Shibali.
And I'm Vivian. Let's check out what's making headlines this week on citizen journalism website Stomp.
Domestic helpers are in the spotlight again, this time for the way the employers are treating them.
Check out this picture of a maid standing at one side of the cafe while her employers were having a meal at Cafe Bao today in Marina Square. Stomper Benji sent in this contribution and asked if this is maid abuse.
Stomper Benji says the family noticed that I took pictures of them, so they asked her to sit down. But while she was still left at the corner, when I approached her to offer her a drink, she said she just shook her head and tears were welling up in her eyes. She said she was part of the family. Later on, the family finished their food and left, but the maid did not eat a single bite.
My goodness, I feel highly disturbed by this, Shivali. 89% of Stompers were enraged, and here's why. Stomper Untamed Craze said, "What in the world is wrong with these people? Maids should be treated as family. The only reason why they came all the way here is to earn that bit of money to send home. Why so heartless?" And Stomper Do Inc. Skibo said, "These people have so much money to hire a maid but don't know how to treat them properly. They only know how to think of themselves."
Yep, I couldn't agree more. And you know, just because we have employed them for domestic help, that doesn't mean that we can treat them in any way we like. They are human beings after all.
Yep, well, unfortunately, here's another incident which was equally eyebrow-raising. This man made his maid carry his briefcase by his side while he walked empty-handed himself, as spotted by Stomper Deborah. She says that this happens every single day on his way to work in Joo Chiat.
Looks like the man is oblivious to the recent uproar over the NS man who made his maid carry his backpack. You know what I found interesting though, Vivian? Instead of expressing enrage on the mood meter, most Stompers, in fact, 71% of Stompers expressed so sad. We must be feeling really sad for this particular maid, you know, like Aussie Amzi, for example. He said, "Disgusting behavior. I swear more and more Singaporeans treat their maids like slaves."
But Stomper Marwa Melati had a different take on the situation. She said, "Stomper, why so kepo? An NS man and an uncle are two different figures. Maybe the uncle has a bad shoulder or something. Anyway, it's uncle's maid and not yours, so get a life."
Well, Vivian, I will not dispute that the helper is yours because you have employed her, but that doesn't mean that you can get away with anything. For example, getting her to do anything you want, especially not if you are an able-bodied person who can carry your own bag. Like Stomper My Daddy said, some Singaporean men can carry bags of their loved ones, but expect their maid to carry his briefcase or backpack. What a shame.
And you know what? It's funny because the bad shoulder was exactly the excuse that the NS man was supposed to have for making his maid carry the backpack. So excuses, it's really not there's no excuse for this kind of behavior.
Yeah, and it makes you guys look really bad if you let your mates do these kind of things.
Yeah.
So think again before you order your mates around next time. Up next, a ban on nuggets at Ang Mo Kio Secondary School has gotten some students protesting. Find out more in the next clip.